jeez.
Hi, Bertha.
Hi, Mother Scratchers. What are you guys doing?
Well, we're not doing much. Bertha, what are you doing?
You know what? I usually get up and run at this time.
And you what? You usually get up and what?
I usually am running at this time.
Running.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, I'm serious.
I
No, we
believe
believe you.
But, yeah. No, I'm just hammered.
You're hammered, and what happened?
Yeah.
You know what? When a friend came over, I'm like, I have a headache. And then I was, okay, I'm going to take these pills. And guess what they were?
What?
Oh, ecstasy. That stuff's crazy.
Oh, you're Xing. That's fine.
And
That's
it sounds
not
like
good.
you have a lollipop in your mouth or something.
No, I have a cough drop because I smoked too many cigarettes. And I don't even smoke cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
So a friend came over, you had a headache, and you took ecstasy.
Yeah.
And how many?
It was a whole ploy.
And how many ecstasies did you take?
Just one pill, but that stuff makes you crazy.
Was
and
that?
then they left. I'm like, oh.
Was your
okay.
friend a boy?
Yeah, he wanted a little hoo-ha.
Yeah, he wanted the hoo-ha action. Ecstasy supposedly makes you horny.
And what time was this?
Well, that was it was an hour ago.
An hour ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
You had a headache 1 hour ago, and you knew somebody to come over and give you ecstasy?
5
I
o'clock
know
in the
it's a
morning?
bad night.
It's not a bad night. It's ridiculous.
It's a crazy morning, first of all.
How old are you?
Actually.
Yeah.
How old are you?
24.
24. So
24, 36, 32 hot.
you're old enough to have it together where you usually jog in the morning.
Wait, you know what I want to talk about?
No. I want you to
Hold
follow
on.
me. So
I want to talk about...
no. Okay. When your name is on this show, then you'll direct the show. Right now, it's Jamie, Jack, and Stench will direct the
We
show.
ask the questions.
Yeah, and you
Please,
answer.
Jamie.
Wait,
Jamie, hold
Bertha, focus.
Sister.
Okay, so you're like coherent enough usually to go jogging.
I know.
Now,
Well,
how
no,
is it that you know
Okay,
somebody?
let me just tell you the whole story. I'll
Okay.
get on it.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
All right.
geez. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay. So, anywho, I finished all my tax stuff today, and I was all stoked, and I was having a bottle of Pinot Noir in my living room, and gosh, I kind of want to party, but I can't party because it's a weekday. And then my friends came over, and then their friends came over.
What time was all this going on?
It started like at 11 o'clock. Which
I
is
have
kind
a
of,
theory on the whole jogging thing, though.
Yeah?
She's not really an athletic person by nature, but with the name Bertha, she has to stay thin, or people.
Let's go to MySpace right now. Let's look me up.
I'm just saying that it's the pressure of the name that makes you have to run every morning.
I
You don't want to
got
be
you.
Big
My
Bertha.
fake name, hello.
Oh,
she has a fake name.
That's her stage name.
Or stage name? Well, what poll can I catch you
Yeah.
on later
That was
tonight?
my fake, like, here I'm fat, like, cellulite name, but I'm
Right.
not.
Okay, anyway, Bertha, let's move on. We understand that you're
Okay.
using a fake name because you're trashed.
On ecstasy at 5
Yeah,
in the
I'm
morning.
super trash, and I'm alone. That sucks.
Oh, Bertha, you're never alone when you have Jamie, Jack, and Stench.
I know. You know what? I listen to you guys every morning, and yesterday, remember when you were talking about, like, people that had strokes and they were on the roller coasters and they can use their arms again?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
I said that to, like, 3 people yesterday, and they thought I was, like, completely crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's in the delivery, Bertha.
Yeah, it is. And in the context, you see, we
Yeah.
were talking, we didn't randomly bring that up. It kind of came up in a conversation.
Right,
See, I
yeah.
talked to people that had strokes.
Oh,
Yeah. To say somebody that had a stroke, hey, get on a roller coaster so your arms and
Yeah.
legs move, it probably
I
wouldn't
just said,
go.
let's go to Magic Mountain. You had a stroke. You can use your
Yeah,
arms
see,
again.
it doesn't
Yeah.
work quite
And how
that
many
way.
people do you know that have had strokes that you hang out with on a random Tuesday evening?
Do
Right.
X
Well,
with.
no, just because of my business. Like, there's a couple old people that come in, and
And what do you do,
can't-
Bertha?
I can't say it because
You
I
can
don't
say
know
the
who I
type
am.
of business.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Mortgages.
Oh, more.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm so fucked right now.
Bertha.
Okay, I'm hanging up.
Yeah.
When she shouts out the F-bomb.
Yeah.
She's
'cause-
out there.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that was our moment with Bertha.
I like it.
Right. I wish we could talk to Bertha later when the sun comes up and she's still on X and starts really tripping.
How long does that stuff last? I've never done
Like
it.
8, 9 hours.
Really?
It's not going to go away for
what
a
does it
long,
do?
long time.
What does it do?
She's going to be like high out of her mind.
But I mean, like, okay, what's
Is it like
Supposedly-
speed or is it
oh,
like?
no. It's like a heightened senses and people take it and like have sex.
Well, I've heard that, but what is that?
Right.
But like, what's it
Okay,
like?
do you know when you're drunk but not like belligerent and falling over, but you're
Like
at that
2.5
perfect-
glasses of wine?
No, imagine being like 5, 6, 9 glasses of wine, yet being in control of your facilities.
Well, I can't
So it's like
even.
being really, really drunk, but you're not falling over and stuff, and you're not like totally
But
stupid.
you're just out of it?
Yeah, you're just like, woo, and you're just happy.
It was a Tuesday night she did all this.
Right,
That's
she drank
crazy.
a bottle of wine and took X with friends at 5 in the morning.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? That's
Happy
it.
holidays.
Yeah,
That's
happy
fun.
holidays and
Merry Xmas! Ah!
I get it. That's good. All right, here's the deal. That was our first call of the day, and that was exciting. Now, we have to take a little break, and when we come back, we have Daniel, who was one of our depressed callers yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that we helped?
No, I guess he got disconnected, so he's even more depressed. Oh. So we will help him get over that, because I guess we double duped him.
That was God chiming in. You should
No.
go.
No, what?
Because we never help.
We did.
Oh, we helped so many people.
I can't believe that you remember we talked about this, that we actually did help yesterday.
We did. Like
Out
half
of like
the people.
8 or 9 people, we helped maybe 3.
We only took 4 calls.
Yeah, we helped half of them.
We helped half.
I did the math. That's pretty damn
Yeah.
good. If you were batting 500 in the major leagues, you'd be a pretty good
It's
player.
hard to help. And we
Yeah,
helped.
I know it is.
And we were great. I thought
Yeah,
we were
I thought
awesome.
we did
We'll
huge.
try.
Also, don't forget today is Ask the Wiener Wednesday.
Yeah!
I didn't need this.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You always need the 16-pound tumor story.
Did you see this, Stench?
Hey, big tumors are funny.
and cool.
Yeah, I don't know what's not funny
No,
about a
did
big
you
tumor.
look at it's a 16-pound tumor on her face.
They're going to remove it.
I've seen this girl before.
She
She's
knows
a
her.
little girl.
I know that one is really, really sad.
But
That's
they're gonna
depressing
fix it.
for the holidays.
They're going to take it off.
She's not going to be right.
She'll be
Yeah,
better
you
than
can't.
she is with that 16-pound tumor on her head.
How do you? Yeah, that story is
That's
awful.
sad.
No, that's awful.
You
I
gave
like,
it to me.
I like
I'm gonna
100-pound
eat 'em.
tumors in your belly, and you think, God, I
and
just
they
thought I
use a
was fat."
wheelchair to get rid of
Yeah.
them. Or not wheelchair,
It's not funny. I have one.
You don't have a 16-pound tumor, you have a cyst.
But
Yeah.
I
And
have
baby
a
Larry.
fibroid tumor.
Oh, all right.
And
That's
it's
it.
4 inches by 5 inches. And guess what the doctor actually said?
What did he actually say?
It's impressive.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's cool. Can we videotape when they take it out?
Sitting there next to Larry.
Because it's growing and it's a bunch of fibroids that have all packed together into a big mound.
Right.
And I even have the snowboarder as witness. He's like looking at it and he's like, well, it's about 4 inches by 5 inches. And so it's going to push your stomach way out further than the baby.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, it's impressive. And I said, I finally win at something.
Now, what do they do with that? Are they going to cut it out at some point?
No, it'll bleed too much. I'll bleed out or something.
So what do? They just leave it?
Well, hopefully later after I have the baby, it'll go down. If it doesn't go down, I can have it taken out then, but not until I have a baby.
Right. No, I meant after the
Yeah,
baby.
yeah,
Then
yeah.
they'll just chop it
Yeah,
out.
80% of women have them.
Wow.
So if you have a poochy belly and you're a chick and you've always wondered, like if you do setups and all that stuff and you're always, doing ab crunches, a pap smear will not show it, but what's that called? The
Ultrasound?
Ultrasound will show it, and that's the only way you can see it.
You should have it removed and raise it as Larry's brother.
Yeah.
How nice to
Yeah,
have,
baby
right
Larry
there?
and his friend. Yeah.
His friend fibroid.
Well, it's weird because the doctor said 80% of women have them and they don't even know. And what happens is it pushes your belly out a little bit. So if you're one of those girls that have always been skinny and then you have a little pooch and you're like, I have a little pooch,
Go check it out.
honest to God,
Yeah.
it might be a fibroid and a
Wow.
good one. My sister had like 8 of them. One of them was the size of a pineapple.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
That's
I
a huge one.
I know, but hers
Wow.
just went down after she had kids.
Oh, so there's something about pregnancy that makes
The
them get bigger?
testosterone or some kind of something
All
feeds
the
them.
crazy
Okay.
hormones in there.
Yeah,
make
like
them go
feeds
nuts.
them, and they're like, I want to get bigger.
Growing.
But I feel kind of creepy with it in me. But it's not a 16-pound
That's
tumor on my
cool.
No,
face.
on your head.
Doctors in Florida are preparing to remove a 16-pound tumor that is engulfed, and it has, you guys, this little girl, you can't even make out that she's a human.
Yeah, imagine an extra 16 pounds on your head.
Looks like claymation.
Well, right, it does.
what
It's
it looks like.
the way it's blown out her face. There's like 2 little nose holes, but there's not a definition of a nose, and there's no eyes really. There's just, it's really sad. She's a Haitian girl. Doctor said when this girl was born, she looked like any other girl, but a tumor formed and she grew. So did the tumor. She was recently diagnosed with polycystic fibrosis dysplasia. I said that like I knew what I was talking about, but the first word was wrong. And if the growth on her face isn't removed, doctor said the 14-year-old will soon become blind. Oh. The growth had grown so large it was difficult for her to breathe. Doctors at the time inserted a breathing tube into her throat. And it's going to be a 14-hour surgery today.
Wow.
$95,000.
Yeah.
That's a $95,000 tumor. All right. Anyway, so I'll put that over there. We also have to talk about the fast food guy. But most importantly, Daniel's on the phone. He's the depressed guy.
Right, so we
Oh,
should get
you
to him
left
after
me
this break.
hanging?
Hey, Daniel.
Hello?
Hi. We
Hi.
need to take a little break, and I know you're a bah humbugger from yesterday. So can you just hold on for like 3 minutes?
We'll fix you.
We'll cheer you up.
Yeah.
And I have a song and a dance prepared for you.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
All right, hold on.
Roll
That's
up your window.
Daniel, the bah humbug guy from yesterday's show. We talked to bah humbuggers, and
Yeah.
we made them happy.
It was
We did.
people that are depressed for the holidays. We were going to cheer them up and tell them their life's not really that bad.
And despite what you said, Jack and I feel as if
And
we
half
Yes.
the time, we were wrong.
And guess what? I have, well, how do I explain this? I have something to talk about that I noticed. I had an observation, and and it takes up for you, Stench.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's something you've been bitching about, and I've always been like, "Brr, brr, brr, brr," you know that
Yeah.
Peanuts thing?
Yeah.
Because it's always, you always bitch about it, and I'm like, okay, precious. But I have living proof that what Stench has been bitching about is true. I will
Okay.
tell you what it is after we talk to depressed people.
Oh, let's help.
Here's Daniel. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
Hi.
Look,
I want
everybody,
to-
it's Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
Okay. Anyway, Daniel, what can we do for you? What's going on? Are you calling about yesterday? Yes, you are. We were talking about yesterday how the holidays ain't what they used to be for some people.
Yeah.
And
I was going
what-
to call and say you guys suck, but I realized it's not you guys because I called back in when I got disconnected, and the guy who answered the phone told me, "Oh well, we're not talking to people like that anymore." So he's the one who actually.
Who was that? Was that Gig?
Yeah, it must have been Gig.
Gig
I'm
is angry.
sorry, Daniel.
Sound like Gig.
That really
Yeah.
sucks a big one.
Yeah. We help people all day because then we brought in Spivey, who really helped people.
Yeah, I can't believe you said that. Well, we'll have a talk with him, a sit down.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What
Yeah.
was wrong with you, Daniel?
I'm the one who has the mother who was killed.
Hold
Living
on.
with-
Jack, why the chuckle?
Just we're gonna have a sit down with Gig. I just imagine how that would go.
I
So,
remember Daniel.
You a top or you a
Yeah,
bottom?
Gig. So
Hey, Daniel.
Yeah,
All right, so you had a mother that what?
my mother was killed. Job that sucked. Living with my ex-wife who divorced me. Is in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and then we got disconnected. We were so bummed.
Yeah.
All right, so, and your wife, here's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about you yesterday, Daniel. And I'll tell you why. Because your mom was killed and all that, and I said, you have to let that go, because that was a long time ago, like 30 years ago or something. So you have to let that go. And because otherwise, I mean, you know, you're just...
Well, did you get counseling for that? Did you see that? You saw that as a child, right?
I saw it at 18, and no, I wasn't allowed to have counseling for
You
it.
should have it now. You should go to counseling for that. That's a traumatic experience to see your mother murdered.
I think some things you can get over.
No, I think you should go to counseling. Really?
All right, fine. All right, so go
Seriously,
to counseling. But here's what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
I was thinking about him yesterday. And that's weird, Daniel, because a lot of people don't affect my life, but I actually thought about you yesterday. So I was thinking, how is it that your wife was in a wheelchair and she can have an affair, but Alina is standing up straight and can't get any?
Yeah.
Well, she wasn't permanently in a wheelchair when we got married, but she is now.
Oh, so when she had an affair, she was standing up?
She was still able to move around fairly freely. She is for a long distance stuff.
And
Oh.
then she cheated on you and then became a cripple and you took her back. What is wrong with you, Daniel?
I was always taught when you love, and
When you don't, you don't?
You love, and then when you betray me, I hunt you down and kill you is what I was
Oh,
taught.
probably don't go that way with
Well,
Daniel.
don't do that. Yeah, Daniel, don't do that. But maybe turn her loose. Maybe let her go.
she's also a cancer survivor now. So
She's-
it makes it more depressing.
Survivor's the operative word.
Okay, Daniel, let me get this straight. So you're depressed because she's a cancer survivor?
He has too much
Oh,
guilt
no.
to kick her to the curb.
It makes it harder for me to just walk away. 'Cause
She cheated on you, Daniel. I don't really see. To me, you want to be a pity party. Like this is the life you're choosing, because it's really not that bad. Yeah, it sucked. Your mom was killed right in front of you, and I can't even fathom it.
Yeah.
But it was 30 years ago. You have, you know, you had the opportunity where you're a sound man that got married, and did you have kids?
No, never have had any.
Well, thank God, because you just depress them. And
Yeah.
the thing is, you want to live in this wallowing mess. You know, obviously you could separate yourself from a woman that's cheating and all this stuff. You know, you're not leaving her because she's in a wheelchair. You left her because she cheated on you.
Yeah, do you deserve better than that? Jamie asks women this all the time. Do you think you deserve better than a woman that cheats on you?
Yes.
Then what's the problem, Daniel?
You don't love yourself, Daniel.
Oh, you get Dr. Phil on
Yeah.
Stench. Go.
You need to love yourself. You deserve better. And it's
Okay.
not your fault she cheated on you. Damn it, that hurt. Beat the chair, Daniel.
And
Beat the chair.
Daniel, yeah. And Daniel, not
Damn
only
you.
that, but the other thing is if she was capable and able, she'd probably cheat on you again.
Yeah.
If she
probably.
wasn't in
Yeah.
that thing.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta go.
I don't know what you want. I mean, like, okay. So are you with your wife now? You're driving me kind of insane. Are you with your wife now?
No, actually, I'm not.
You're not with her.
I live with her, but we're not together.
Why do you live with her?
To take care of her because he thinks that's where all
Is
he's
your
worth.
name Daniel? Jack did not ask you.
He's pissing me off.
Who, me?
No, all of you.
Just text people and shut up.
No, I'm looking for something for him. I think I can help him.
What?
Call this number. 310-770-2990.
Oh, now we're
We're
done
gonna
giving
get
out
him companionship.
Oh my God.
Wow.
We're not gonna give out our number.
What I've learned is helping means hurting Alina.
It does.
That's how
and
we
we
help.
brought her up earlier too.
Right.
Daniel.
Yes.
Okay. I am not gonna scream because you're not worth me screaming about. Get help, like Stench said,
the
regarding
mother
your
thing.
mother. Okay.
That's tragic.
Okay. Daniel. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. So let's put that over here on that part of the shelf. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now you're living in the same home as this woman that you went back to, correct?
Yes.
Do you want to be there? Do you love her?
I love her, but I'm not really sure that I want to stay with her.
Well, Daniel,
Good.
I say you're in it and you love her, so you take care of her, you hug her, you kiss her, you guys have a fabulous Christmas together. You're in it, you want to be in it. You've stuck around, so by golly, you better live it instead of living half-ass it, because you won't get in and you won't get out. You're just kind of, I don't know which way to go.
Do it or don't do it.
Yeah, so you go in there and you love her and you have a great Christmas, and there you go, Daniel.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to crap or get off the pot.
Yeah, because you have to take charge of your life. You've created this situation by staying there. Either get out of there and start your life anew,
Or get in there and
or
live it to
embrace
the-
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
Good luck.
Bye,
Okay.
Daniel.
Bye, Daniel.
Possibly, maybe help.
I don't think so. But that wasn't our fault.
That one was hard.
Yeah, and I don't think he really wanted help. He just wanted to bitch about it.
Yeah, he's one
And
of those.
sometimes that helps, just bitching about it.
But then what is he? He wasn't really bitching about it. He was just
Yeah.
okay. I don't know. All I know is you shouldn't have given out Alina's number again.
Haha, now it's on you.
Alrighty then, it's Ask the Wieners Wednesday.
Yay!
Thank you, Jack. Ask the Wiener Wednesdays. Now I would like to begin.
Okay.
Go.
I will begin. All right, kids. Here is the thing, and we all have this deal. I was even trying to name it, like people that won't let go. Like they're, and let me explain. I got the cutest Christmas cards from Jack and Stench. They're posed so well. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, it was ours.
Yeah. But
We did look good.
Yeah, we did.
it's of their babies. And I mean, both the snowboarder and I mean, it was even cute to see the snowboarder. He's like, oh my God, those kids are so cute. And yours, Jack, looks like the devil, and yours looks like a precious little angel.
Yeah, with that
yours
little
is
smile.
dressed like an angel.
Yeah.
Yours looks so, I mean,
Mine's a monster.
and I said, if I could be a psychic, here's what I say. Stench's baby is, I know, but you don't see it in the photo. I said, she's just this precious little girl that you just want to curl up and snuggle and love. And, I'm like, she's going to have matching fingernail polish and toenail polish later and her matching little Fendi bag and everything. I said, you just want to squeeze her little face. And I go, and then you look at Jack's baby and you're like, beer brawls later on in life.
Oh, yeah. No, that kid's going to be trouble. She already pushes us. And,
Oh, no.
I looked at it, I'm like, there's going to be a bar brawl about 16. But it's so cute. They're both so cute. So we were just admiring, and we both were like, oh my God, they have good looking kids. And Stench, I have to tell you that yours looks like you.
She looks exact. She doesn't
Oh
look like her
my
mom
God,
at all.
it is so funny. She looks just like, and I don't know, like yours. She
definitely looks more like my wife, but not like if you saw her, you'd go, "Oh my God, that's Sparkles." She does like a, like you couldn't pick her out as our kid, really.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And I know all babies are cute, but I'm telling you, there's an exception to the rule about their kid. And I know but really, I mean, because I was the one that said that what's his name's kid was ugly, and people
that
were.
was the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they are just they're so cute, and it's not even a pregnancy thing. They're adorable kids. So,
But they come out looking like Muppets. Just be
Oh
forewarned.
yeah, trust me, they don't pop.
You're gonna want this cute little baby to come, and when you get it, you're like, whoa.
And Sparkles and I still laugh about when she came out and the doctor, before she's all the way out, tilts the head up and goes, "Look." And you look and this little monster comes out. We both looked down and went, "Oh my God, that's a baby."
send it back.
Yeah.
So anyway, we were just we were laughing about how cute they are and everything, and that you guys, I mean, you're so crazy, but you guys are dads and of these precious children, and that's weird to us.
It's weird to me.
So to go on, and sorry to spend so much time with that. I just want to tell you how cute your kids are. Anyway, so I said, honey, save the envelopes, because what I do is something my mom taught me, which is she cuts out the corners for the return addresses.
Right, it's a good way to get addresses.
And then she takes Scotch tape and puts it in her address book, so you don't have to rewrite them.
Right, good move.
So I said, save those. I'm going to save that. So I get, it says Jack and Sparkles and their last name and where they live, blah, blah, blah. Cut it out. All of a sudden I get to Stench's. And it says, fake black girl Lynn la la la, her original name, and hyphenated.
Does it have her married name even on it?
Yeah.
So, shocker. Everything else is in her name, her maiden name.
I think it does. Yeah, it's hyphenated, though.
That's a shocker.
That's more than he expected.
She's coming around. Because it started off as just her stuff and her maiden name.
So here's the thing. And so, I got Jim Lawson's Christmas card, and I thought, well, maybe, because Stench bitches about this all the time, and I'm always like, yeah, pat, pat, pat. Well, Jim and Trish they have both their names on, their return address, blah, blah, blah. Well, on yours, and you always say that she says it's her house.
Yeah.
But you're making payments.
But I'm like a tenant.
And he always bitches about this, and Jack and I just think that he's just bitching for bitching's sake, like Daniel.
Right.
Just you want to be unhappy about that house.
No, you are not included in that.
But when I saw the return address label didn't even include your name.
See? Feel my pain.
I actually said, wow, I'm really wrong. Stench has been bitching that he doesn't belong in that house.
No. Nothing in that house is mine. Remember, all my stuff went bye-bye.
I know.
When we moved in together, it's just my stuff went out and some into the garage, and then her stuff.
Because it was her house.
And her stuff.
Yeah, and it was her down payment, and all of it original was hers.
Yeah.
But now you guys have been married for a long time, have a baby, and she still won't let it go.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, you know what I'm having a hard time with is we're not home right now.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm ready.
Oh my.
On the answer machine, I
Right.
don't know if I'm ready.
It's not where I'm not home.
No, it's right now. It's like, hi, this is Jamie. I'm not home right now. Leave a
Right.
message. I don't know if I'm like, it's me and the snowboarder. I don't know.
Oh.
Because it's my house too. It is weird what
Your
people.
house too? No, you're in the neighborhood as my wife. Don't lie. It's not your house too. It's your house.
No, I mean, it's what I'm saying is I'm agreeing with her. Like, this is my house.
Right.
Yes, I
And
know.
that's my answering machine.
And it's his too, but it will never be included as his too. He's just a tenant that does repairs.
But then I thought, gosh, I don't know if I could put his name on the return address. So
Probably not.
I kind of agree with her. But I don't know what to call this because it's
Right.
those weird things that you hang on to and either that you will not let your spouse's paws on them, and it is yours. That is mine. Don't touch it, and I'm not letting go, and my voice is on the answer machine, and this is my return address. I don't know. It's weird. You guys have a child.
Yeah, and a big fat mortgage payment that we share.
And your name is not on the return
And
address.
my name's not on the title of that house either.
Oh my God.
Call Jamie.
Here we go. It's Ask the Wiener Wednesday.
Yay!
All right, and we were talking about how is it having a hard time sharing? What is it?
It's girls. A guy, it's like.
Oh, you guys have your stuff.
But if not the house, honest to God, if I have my own place and you move in with me, it's our place.
Okay,
it's our
what
thing.
about you get married, blah, 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 and I bet your truck is your truck.
Oh, no, it's my car's my car.
See? So don't say guys, girls.
But a house
No.
is a big investment.
So is a car. See, and so
Not as big as a house.
so guys, it's the same thing. Your wife bought that house. She feels like it's hers. She won't put the return address on the envelopes with your name on it, which it made me laugh because then you had a point. But I will say that guys' cars are their cars. Like, even if you get married, you have 20 kids, their cars are their cars.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I don't think I can say that joke. Every time my wife asks us my car, there's that thing I say to her.
I don't think you can either. All right, here we go. Here is Cindy. Hi, Cindy.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you guys?
We are lovely. How are you? I'm trying to put a name on this. What is this thing that we're? Is it bullheadedness? Is it's mine? Is that the name of it? It's mine.
Mine.
Yeah, it's mine. It was
Okay.
It was kind of one of those things where we got married and I had lived in the apartment for a year. And so about a month before we got married, I moved over to my parents' house and he moved all his things in and so after we got married and we came back from the honeymoon, we were there, and all of a sudden I realized that how much I don't think I realized it right away, but all of a sudden I was sharing everything, like my bathroom, my bedroom, my closet.
Mine.
Yes.
Mine.
And it actually kind of, everything came to a head when I was working as an assistant banquet coordinator, and I brought home a meal, dinner, and I said, oh, there's food for you in the refrigerator. Well, I also had like a bagel that I'd had earlier that morning wrapped in a bag, and I'd put it on top of that. Well, the next day I go to eat my bagel, and it's gone, and I just flipped out, and I was like, oh, my gosh, you ate my bagel.
My bagel.
My bagel.
My bagel. He ate my bagel.
Yep. And I was so upset, and thankfully, I had enough sense to realize after screaming about my bagel for a while that there's probably something a little bit more to it than that, and kind of came to the realization that, it was sharing, and I had never really had to share before. And,
Are you your only child? Because only children don't share.
Well, sort of. I had an older brother who was out of the house by the time I was about 10 or 11.
See, that would be hard,
And
too.
So that was kind of the big thing. Well,
But don't you find it interesting? Stench has been bitching about this forever, but now they have a child and they've been married forever, and she still won't put his name on the return address envelope.
yeah, that's a little odd.
It's sad.
That's hysterical, though.
He's been crying out for help forever, and we never believed him.
Yeah, I'm a tenant in my own home.
Well, what kind of made it nice was, it wasn't actually nice. It was the first year of marriage, so it was actually very stressful and didn't realize it till after. But let's see, we got married in October, and in January, we left the house, and the house was kind of smelling funny. And I was like, oh, my gosh, what's going on? And came back, and we looked downstairs, and downstairs garage, there was just all this condensation on the window. We went in, and it was like a rainforest in there. And underneath our sink upstairs, there had been a leak that we had no idea what was going on because it all went straight down.
So now it's his.
And
Right. Yeah.
so it turned out this was a horrible flood, and we had to move everything out. We had toxic mold in the walls, and we had to go live with my parents for 4 months.
Oh.
I'd rather live in your parents in your apartment than your parents'
Yeah,
house.
I'd rather have
Yeah.
toxic mold.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
It was horrible. And then after we were able to move back in during the summer, and so we had spent all that time rebuilding the kitchen, rebuilding everything, and moving our things back in together, which made it feel like it was then, like for me, of course my husband.
See,
didn't have
that's
that
what you got
problem.
to do. See, I think that's what you got to do. You got to start. You guys should buy a brand new house.
Yeah.
Now, I think
seriously.
that's the only way it's going to be yours, and you'll be on the return address envelope.
Do you know what's weird? I can never afford to live in our neighborhood.
I
There's
know.
no way. I'd have to move back to Downey.
Yeah, but if you guys split the mortgage.
And at that point, I'm willing to just say, okay, it's your house. Let's just live where we live.
But it's just those weird things. Like this is my dumb one. I have toothpaste on my side of the sink, and he has
Right.
toothpaste on his side of the sink. There's sinks, but they face each other, so there's two sinks in the master bath. And sometimes, I don't know why he can't find his toothpaste, but he'll take my toothpaste tube over on his side. It's my toothpaste.
It's okay.
Right, you're gonna have to get over that.
Yeah.
But it's Jack, he has his own toothpaste.
Right, but
Some
it's
fun
And it's not even a different brand. It's just that's my toothpaste.
right. No, I understand what you're
I
saying.
want it right there in the
Oh,
morning.
you know what?
Yeah.
My wife squeezes the toothpaste in the middle.
So does my wife.
and
That
I
drives
squeeze
me a
it
little.
at the bottom.
I'm a bottom squeezer too.
That gets me mad.
That's why you have to buy your own toothpaste.
No, you know what?
I
I
have my
just
own
fix
bathroom.
it. Yeah, well, I just fix it every morning. I squeeze from the bottom, and then she squeezes from the middle. It doesn't annoy me anymore. It's just, it kind of is fun for me to fix it. You know, I've found joy in that.
Well, we're going through something because he, lives at my house, but he has this
Right.
house in Big Bear, which he will not let go of.
Oh, okay.
That's his thing. He will not let
Because
That's
it kinda
just-
seems like a
because
waste of
your
money.
House. No.
It is such a waste of money.
No, I get him. It's because you pull the my house crap, just like my wife. At any second, you could just be like, "This is my house. Get out."
We're having a baby now.
Doesn't matter. You are still on the my house kick, just like my wife.
Oh, my
If
God.
right now we had a huge blow up in my house, and she'd be like, "Leave," and technically I'd have to leave because it's her house. I'd have to leave and walk away from my crap. I'm like, I wish I had a place in Big Bear.
Oh my God! I'm like, honey, it's time to get rid of that house. It's a waste of rent.
Yeah, if you guys want to
Or
go up there on a
erased.
weekend, just get a room somewhere or something. You'll
It'd be
save
so
so
much
much money.
cheaper.
Yeah, save a lot of money
If
that way.
I could, I swear I would buy a house and just rent it out so that I had my own house with just my name on it.
That's crazy.
I swear I've thought about that. Like, God, I wish I could get another house that was my house that I could like rent out, and then if I ever need it, it's my house.
So when she throws you out, you have a place to
Just
go.
in case. You never know. Because she lives by this, my house, my house, my house.
Yeah, well, I try not to do my house that much. I just want my
But
toothpaste.
you do.
And I'm like, you have to get rid of the place in Big Bear. It's just costing you a lot of money,
Right.
and we don't even go there.
Right, it's not worth it for once a
He's
month.
like, well, we'll go up there this winter. I'm going to keep it through the winter. I'm like, you are so not ready to make this commitment.
Right.
And he's like, I'm the one who wants to get married.
It's a safety net.
And then he just talks like
Did you
that.
hear the quote from Kevin Federline? I felt awful for him. He said, "Here's my situation. I have found myself homeless now just a few days before Christmas.
Oh, precious.
Because Brit threw him out. I know how he feels. If K-Fed had a cabin in Big Bear, he'd be happy as hell."
So I even did this. Listen to this. You'll be very proud of me. I said, you know what I'm noticing is that, my house has all the pictures of my family and friends and all that stuff. And you live here, but we don't have pictures of your family or friends.
Hey, welcome to my house.
But no, but that was nice. She was trying to make concessions and say,
they
let's put
said,
up some
let's
pictures.
get some pictures of your stuff.
You
And
don't
we'll
really
put
want
them, we'll hang them in a closet or
At
something.
my house, there's pictures of my wife's family. There's pictures of people that I have no clue who they are all over our walls.
Uh-huh.
You might get lucky and find a picture of my son in there. Maybe, like, there's not one picture of my parents in the house.
No way!
There's, finally, we just got a picture of my nieces.
I love your wife.
That's it. There's like 4 pictures in that
Does
house.
she realize that? She probably didn't even notice.
She doesn't even notice. But then she says, and then I brought it up one time. And it's like, well, get them yourself. It's like, you're the picture decorator. We've got pictures. It's just funny. We have the whole family together, but only the pictures of your family end up on the wall.
So I'm trying to think of the name for this. Mine.
Mine.
And that is something Stench has been bitching about forever. He's always said that he's a tenant in his own home.
Yeah.
And Jack and I have rolled our eyes for 12 years hearing about it.
It's so freaking true.
But then I receive a Christmas card from his wife and a picture of the baby, and it's all cute and everything. And I noticed the return address is just her name and address.
See?
There's no Stenchy poo on it.
But I was impressed that she'd moved up to like hyphenating her last name finally.
Yeah,
that
it
is
was
impressive.
hyphenated.
Yeah, that was so. There's been new labels made.
And then we also know that at my house, mine, that it's all, even though, the snowboarder lives with me, it's all pictures of my family, my friends, all that stuff. There's not one picture of him in the house.
Yeah.
But I have the same thing going on, and I've lived in that house now for 4 years.
Yeah,
been married.
and he has a kid, and there's no pictures of Stench in his house. What about
Yeah.
you guys, Jack?
Our house is pretty even. It's mainly, there's pictures of my wife's family up. I don't really put pictures of my family up, but we see them all the time, so I know what they look like. And there's a ton of pictures of our kid because, I take photos
Yeah,
all
but
the
mostly,
time.
if you said family, like, I bet she has more family pictures up of her side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally a thing.
But it's also because she puts the effort in. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I could frame him and hang him if I really thought
Yeah,
about it.
but like Stench said, no, we wouldn't let you do that. Are you kidding? You guys do it wrong.
Oh, I do stuff when she's not home, though.
But, I mean, women are the Pier 1 framers.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
It's
so-
kind of your thing. I
is.
honestly am willing to. I have no problem with her putting pictures up. Hey, it's great. That's kind of your thing. More power to you. But maybe you could throw in a picture of my mom.
Here's Kathy. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Hi. We're
Thanks.
talking about my stuff.
Right. The term you're looking for, my darling, is called territorial imperative. It's why the cat pees in your corners, and it's why the female lion gets to eat all the meat before the male lion gets to eat all the meat. And territorial imperative.
Territorial imperative is what we're discussing this morning.
Those lions are
There you
stupid.
go.
And
Now you can just...
No. It's a beautiful thing. But do you have examples of this in your own life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My husband will not let he is a busy man. He travels. He's in St. Louis this week. He only comes home on weekends. What does he do on the weekend? He mows the lawn. Now, we could afford a gardener. He mows his lawn.
That's his lawn.
His lawn.
But
I
said,
know.
honey,
I respect him for that.
I'll take the lawnmower out. I'll mow the lawn.
No, it's my lawn. It's my lawn.
No.
Yeah, and you know what? Even what is odd to me is, okay, it's my house, and it's my TV, and it's my remote, but he feels like he has a right to my remote.
Well, no, that's
Yeah.
that guy thing with buttons.
Yeah, but it's my TV, my remote.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And it kind of ticks me off because I want to scream, listen, that's my TV!
By the way, at my house,
Yes.
okay, just picture this. Okay, our like master bedroom, it's really big. It's got like a couch and a bed and a fireplace and the whole
Ooh,
nine
fancy.
yards. Okay, but when we're talking and we'll be in the house having conversation, let's say I walked in with something. Where do you want me to put this? In my room. Then she'll say, "Go put that in your room," because I have the back room that I'm always in, that I stay in, that has my computer and my video games and all my stuff.
Right.
Is in this one little room in the back, and that's called my room. And our room is called her room. Put that in my room every time. If I walk in with anything,
Do you ever correct her and go, you mean our room, honey?
no, and she'll be like, yeah. She'll just ignore me. She won't even hear that.
She won't even put your name on the return address labels.
Yeah, but I'm not even the big bed I sleep in. The marital bed is her room.
Why will we not give up some ownership of things? I mean, it is weird how we're so like, this is mine. Are we so, I don't know, money hungry or territorial or I earned this, so this is mine. You can't just come in here. This is mine.
I don't know, but it's really
Because
weird.
I even noticed that when I drive the snowboarder's truck, it makes him wiggle.
Oh, I don't like her driving my truck.
Like when I'm like, oh, can I have your keys? I'm just going to run up and get something. You're blocking my car. Well, it makes him
Do you
wiggle.
know what I have? I do not like her driving my truck. And of course, she could never touch my motorcycle. And that's my dog. Even though she paid for the dog.
It's
She had the
your
dog
dog?
before we got married. That's my dog.
But it's so stupid. So you do it too.
Oh, yeah, we all do it in different ways. But her territory is just like, she's Texas and I'm like Rhode Island. She's the biggest state in the
I'm
union.
like,
and I'm the little tiny state.
I've heard the Switzerland thing,
Right.
but never Texas and Rhode Island. I get it,
Big
size.
state, really small state.
Thank you for explaining. Amber, hi.
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 You guys rule.
We rule. Go ahead, my darling.
My husband and I have moved in with our kids back into my father's home, and we are staying in my old bedroom. And he has no space. I just realized this hearing you guys talk, and now I know why he's going so crazy on me.
Yeah, first of all, let me ask you this. Why'd you move back with your pops?
We both finished college, and we are living with him until we can afford to buy our own house.
And how many kids do you have?
2 boys.
How old are they?
They are 7 and 3.
Why did you have another kid if you knew that you couldn't afford it?
We were dumb and in college, and I had my first son when I was 17, so we have a history of just not,
Was it with
planning
him?
ahead.
Did you have him with him?
He has been there since I found
So
out I
no.
was
So
pregnant.
the answer's no.
No.
Yeah.
Don't tell him. He doesn't like me to talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Too late.
Don't mention that's not my kid, man. Wow, your poor dad.
Yeah, well, my dad's wonderful.
I don't
He's
care how
the
wonderful
best.
he is. You know that he is feeling suffocated.
You are my worst nightmare.
You're
I look at my little
everybody's
Lucy and
worst.
I'm like, please, no.
Yeah, and you know what she says? She doesn't go, "Oh my God, I feel bad for my dad" or anything. She's like, "No, he's a great guy."
Yeah, he's good.
No, he loves having his grandkids.
No, he doesn't. You're crazy. He just doesn't want to tell you.
Who do you
He
feel
still
worse
has
for?
his office. He still has his office. I feel worse for my husband.
Oh, I feel
bad
worse
for the husband or the dad?
The dad.
I feel worse for the husband.
I feel so
I
bad
didn't
for
even
that
think
dad.
of I didn't even think of my dad until you mentioned him. Actually.
I know. You're like, no, he loves those kids. Oh, right. Every dad wants to, be retired or whatever. They finally move their kids
Right.
out, and then they come back with 2 kids.
It was
And
him.
a guy who's
Guy.
upset to live there.
Yeah, I want you for a moment, Amber, to live this life. You and your husband, you're at your house. All of a sudden, your son comes home with 2 little babies and his bitchy wife, and they're living in your house.
Man.
Well, he's my dad.
In the Hello Kitty bedroom.
Yeah, I know he's your dad, but what I'm saying is your son comes home with a woman that doesn't have any place to put her stuff, and they have 2
Oh.
kids, and they're living in your house.
Right.
Happy?
Depends.
No, you know the answer. She's like, no, my dad's
All
great.
No, he loves it.
Yeah, he loves those.
This
he
is his
loves
dream.
It. Yeah.
Call Jamie.
First of all, I almost fell down, but I'm okay. Boo boo. Any hoodle, here is the deal. We're talking about I have asthma. You know what really happened? I'll tell you the truth. I just swallowed a piece of bubble gum.
Running to the studio?
Yeah, because I knew I couldn't chew it on the air, and it was that double bubble. And it's making me cough because it's like right here, and I can breathe up the fumes of the bubble gum. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Ew.
No, you know what I mean, like that.
But you need something to drink.
Yeah, all right. So anyway, not like Jack and Coke in the morning.
You shouldn't run with gum in your mouth.
You know, you really shouldn't. You probably shouldn't chew it if you're a professional on the radio. Okay, so what we were talking about is that Stench doesn't have any family photos of himself or his mom or his dad in his home.
Yeah.
The home that he shares with his wife, because he is a tenant.
Yeah.
He's been married how long?
3 years.
3 years, and they have a baby and everything, but it is her house.
And lived there for 4. Since we were engaged, I lived there.
And I know for a fact now that he's not lying because I got a Christmas card and it was only her name on the return address. And it made me laugh out loud.
See?
I was like, oh my God, it really is her house. It just made me laugh. And then at my own home, I'm having a little problem where the snowboarder will not let go of his house in Big Bear. He will not, I don't know.
I don't blame him.
He will not let go of it. It's this, is it losing power or something, or what is it?
No,
Yeah, I don't know why.
Imagine
And it's his house.
How big time, how much more the ball's in your court if he gives up his backup house. Like
But
right now, if
we're
you get a wild
having
hair
a
up your butt and you
baby.
say, get the hell out of here, this is my house, blah, blah, blah.
He can't-
Legally, it's your house. He's got nowhere to go. He would be homeless.
But we're having a baby.
I know, but
Well, how long is he going to
Things
hold on to this
happen.
place?
until he feels secure, until you make him feel wanted and welcome.
I don't think he's answering. Do you notice he's not answering?
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
he's answering.
I don't think he likes to play with us anymore.
No, it doesn't
Hey,
seem
got
like
my
it.
cell phone voicemail.
Oh.
Sorry, missed your call. Leave a message. I'll call you back.
And we're not
At
even
the
in a
tone,
fight, and he's not
please
answering.
record your
Yeah.
message.
Oh.
When
Might
you
be
have
done
finished
with us.
recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I hate this bitch.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, tonight when you're on your way home to Jamie's house, could you buy some milk to put in Jamie's refrigerator?
Bye.
Aw.
Now he's going to get that, and he's not going to know what that means.
Well, I'm telling you, it's the truth. I live his world.
Never goes well. All right, and so Jack feels like Sparkles has more pictures of her family than his, but he feels okay about it.
Yeah, I don't really care.
But you guys got your apartment together.
Yeah, it was hers. I moved
Ooh,
in. Yeah.
then it is hers.
It is her stuff, but yeah, I'm not.
And it's her dogs. But Stench has his dog.
But Jack's taken over one of her dogs.
Yes.
Oh,
She had 2 dogs, and one of those dogs is Jack's dog.
Because
see?
we're treated equally badly by her, so we bonded. We sit there on the couch and take the abuse, the dog and I.
All right, let's see here. I have all kinds of phone calls about this, by the way. Having a hard time sharing. Here's Crystal. Hi, Crystal.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, guys. I just want to say, Jamie, it's never going to get better. I got married in July, and my husband's probably listening right now, Jason.
But I got married in July, and I bought my house 3 years before I got married. And having him move in, everything is mine, but he's trying to take over. It's crazy. I'm not. It's very hard for me to get used to the fact that he wants, everything to be ours. And
Right,
I'm
when you earned it all. And I think that's what Stench's wife feels, is that she earned all this. But Stench, in his defense, is paying half the mortgage now.
Well, no, so is my husband. He's helping out with all the bills, but it's still mine.
I know. And so do you think that you would have a hard time putting both your names on the return address?
Oh, well, maybe not so much that. It's more so just as long as he knows the house is mine.
See? What is it?
I thought you were making this up, Stench, this whole time. I thought you were being a baby.
I think the house thing is more of a girl thing, and I get that you've got your house and it's your own place and it's great and it's
we
yours.
earned it.
Yeah, but if it was my house and it was the other way around, if she would have moved into my place, it would have been, hey, this is our house, and you know what? She probably still would have put up all of her pictures and taken mine down.
We're nesting.
Yeah, it's like the home is a thing for the woman.
Because even at the Big Bear house, I nested it. Did it?
See? You took over his house.
Well, I took it and made it better. I'm BASF.
And we're territorial about animals and cars. You guys are about
you
the
guys
house.
need to pick better things because ours has more equity.
You got high end.
Yeah, Crystal, and even with the TV, like it's my TV, but he feels like he's the king of the remote, but it's my TV.
Oh, everything from the TV to pictures. They're all my pictures. They're all my TVs. Everything in the house is like mine. We were even talking. We're doing construction on my house right now.
My house.
And it's my house, and it's like everything that they're doing, I want to know what they're doing. And he's like, oh, yeah, guys, just do this and do that. And I'm like, no, wait a minute, it's my house.
Oh, I did that with the roof, too. He's like, I'll meet the roof first. And I'm like, well, I want to be there. It's my house.
Oh, see?
Even when we talk about buying a new house, and he says, oh, yeah, we'll sell this house and buy a new one. I'm like, no, we're not. We're not selling this house. This is my house.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You don't want to let go of the one that you earned.
One thing, too, if you own a house now anywhere in California, the value's gone up in the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
So now let's say you do sell it. You bought it. You put the down. Now, granted, the mortgage has been paid by both of you, but you feel you're entitled to all that equity.
Pay half the mortgage or pay half the down payment and the money that it would have had, the equity.
But let's say...
Hi, Annie.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
Hi. Hey, when are you going to get rid of the Big Bear house?
Don't do it.
Did I say that out loud or was that Stench?
No, that's me. Don't do it. That's your backup. That's your safety net.
When are you going to let the Big Bear house go?
I don't know. I like the mountain house.
Never.
But you're never even there.
It's okay.
I know. Doesn't that suck?
It's comforting to know it's there.
No.
But at least I'm responsible enough to keep my own house and not glom off of you.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
But you're not.
No, it actually works out cheaper for me because if I had to pay half your mortgage, I'd be broke.
Oh. Hey, welcome to my
I don't even
world.
think I make that much a month.
Oh, welcome to my world.
Now listen, really, we got to talk about this. You need to get rid of the Big Bear house.
No.
Why? You love that place.
I like it, but honey, it's just a waste of money. We're never there.
I know.
Well, why do we have to keep it?
Remember what I always said? We had to go 2 weeks without breaking up before I got rid of it. I think we're right at about 2 weeks. So.
Seems like a fair deal.
See? I'm totally with him.
When you kick me out.
What?
I got to have somewhere to go when you kick me out.
Yeah, because you're watching too much porn.
Sing your Christmas melody.
Oh, because while he was watching porn, and I thought, it's this whole thing. Because of our boss, Craig Rossi, I had a slow speed come apart yesterday.
Right.
Because I couldn't find anything to wear, and I was guilted into going to a party, and it was a whole thing, and then I was crying, and he came home, and he's like, you don't have to go, we'll just watch a movie.
Right.
And he was really, really sweet. And then I come out from out of the garage, and he's watching porn. And and I thought when he said, we'll curl up on the couch, don't worry about it, you don't have to go to the party, don't be sad, that we were going to watch like a Christmas movie. So as porn was going on, I was just going, oh, Christmas tree.
Hey, it had red and white on the box.
Oh, Christmas tree. But honey, I thought we were gonna watch like a movie.
You did. Jingle Balls.
That was the best one.
And that wasn't my plan for the evening when you made me feel better.
Well, it made you feel better, didn't I?
I don't want to watch those up close and personals. And then you're sitting there like, oh my God, they're so wrong. And the one girl was with 8 guys.
Oh.
Yeah, that was wrong.
That's a party.
Yeah, he even said, this is wrong. I've got to change this one.
Oh.
Yeah, but when you made me feel better and you ruined the moment, I was so proud of you. You made me feel so happy and loved and said, well, curl up on the couch. Don't worry about it. You don't have to go to the party. Don't be sad.
We did. I thought we had a lovely night.
You're You're not fat. Don't worry. Well, blah, blah, blah. And then I walk in out of the garage and he already has porn on.
That's fine.
I was just sifting through the library that we acquired.
But that wasn't a Christmas show like I thought we were going to curl up and watch.
I didn't know it was going to be a Christmas show. I just said a movie.
Oh, okay. Isn't he sweet?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right, so what's the deal finally with the Big Bear house?
I'm keeping it. We gotta have somewhere. We gotta have somewhere to go when we want to go snowboard.
Yeah.
See, look what I mean. He will not let go of that damn house.
And he
should. We're never
it's
there.
such a beautiful house, though. It's a small house. It's not ridiculously priced. It's a wonderful little cozy mountain cabin. And, we agreed before that I'll take care of the mountain house and you take care of the
I
beach house.
wish I still had a fallback place that I could say that even if I never went there, it was in, mothballs, just packed up. I'd be good
now
having it.
Now it's more than just a fallback place. Now it's just like a nice mountain home and not a fallback place. Because I love my baby.
He's genius.
Isn't he good?
Yes.
He's so good.
Until at the end, he always says something bad. Like, he'll ruin it. Like, right now, you should hang up. You're on a high. It's all
just
going
like you
good.
did with the porn, Jack.
Right.
Just
And
like
come home with It's a Wonderful Life tonight.
I know. And a Christmas tree. Would you come home with a Christmas tree,
You got
please?
a Christmas tree.
I know, but
I saw a Christmas tree. I'm picking it up on the way home.
Yay!
The ones they had where I stopped last night were like eye level.
We need another Christmas tree.
You realize the
little
terrorists
people
have
trees.
won if you buy her another Christmas tree.
I have to. I'm in trouble if I don't.
See? Because what I said last night, I go, I guess if you wanted something, we'd have to get it. But because I want it, you don't get it for me.
Of course. And what did I do? I got in my truck like a little... Yeah. And when you look for Christmas trees, I can say bitch on the air.
Yeah. But here's where it starts to go south for you.
Yeah.
See, where you were riding that high, you should have said it was my pleasure. I decided it'd be great to go get you a Christmas tree.
Right, instead.
It was, but I was going to do it today because I was so tired yesterday at 7:30.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of sad how 7:30 feels like bedtime.
Yeah, Bonzo. Hey, you know what? You're 29. I think you can stay up.
Yeah.
Try being 37 and pregnant, ass. All right, love
Take
you.
naps during the day.
Don't start with me. All right.
You need them, though. You need them, though.
All right,
Oh, yeah, here we
there
go.
you
All right, love you.
Love you, too.
Bye. Daddy is living the way of Angelina Jolie. Did you see this?
No.
Brad Pitt. This is what the latest is about Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Let's see here. They're planning to buy 2 houses in Beverly Hills. They're just a few blocks from each other. You know who else has done this? Is Jeannie Buss and Phil Jackson.
Right.
Yep.
They live right next door to each other in their own homes.
Yeah, that's weird.
God, that's almost perfect.
Anyway, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt say it's $10 million for both of their houses, 2 of them. It's Angelina Jolie's idea. She thinks more marriages would work if each partner had their own place. Otherwise, she says 2 people will always get on each other's nerves. So I suppose that's why the snowboarder's keeping his mountain chalet.
I read in the real estate section of the LA Times over the weekend that Affleck had just sold his house because he had a house in the same neighborhood as Jennifer Garner. And now that they've had the baby and everything, he
moves in like a
sold
normal
his
person.
and moved in. Yeah, and they were both, by the way, 2 huge houses.
Well, and it's weird that Jeannie Buss and Phil Jackson, it works for them. They love it.
Right.
I'm like, could you put a bridge in between or something? And do you ring each other's doorbells? Or, you can't really have an affair because you see the other car in the lot.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And why not just go ahead and merge them?
Or leave at night. Where'd you go?
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. I mean, anyway. Let's see here. Okay, here's a good one. This is Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
Hi.
You guys rule.
We rule.
Go ahead, my darling.
Okay. So here's the thing. I moved in with my boyfriend in about March. He had shoulder surgery, and I moved in for the week to take care of him, and I kind of never left.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like unspoken. He just said, okay, what time are you coming home tonight? And I said, 6, and that was that. So it's been kind of weird for me because I guess I kind of feel like I'm intruding on his space, but he doesn't. He's really good about calling it our house. It's our bed. It's, our stuff. So it's kind of weird. But his mom, when he first moved in there, he had people coming in and out of the house, and she had to come drop something off for him, and he left the key for her, and she made a copy of the key for herself.
Ooh.
And I told him when I moved in there, I said, because this was before I moved in, and when I moved in, I said, babe, you need to get the key back. And he said, no, she won't ever use it, blah, blah, blah. So fast forward, and about a month ago, I came home, and he was out golfing with his buddies. I came home, and I was in the shower, and I hear someone come into my house.
Oh, my God.
I get out of the shower, and I'm like, oh, my God, who's in my house? And I come out, and she's like, well, I don't want to use his name because I don't want anyone to know. But she goes, where is he? And I, looked at her, and I said, excuse me? She goes, well, where is he? And I said, I don't know. I just got home. He's probably, at the club with his friends. She's like, well, I've been trying to call him. And I said, okay, well, he's fine, And she says, well, I'll just wait for him.
Ooh.
I was like, no. So I said, yeah, okay, I'll be right back. So I went down and I got him, and I said, yeah, go get rid of your mom, please. And he came home, and we had to basically have it out. And I was trying to stay out of it, but before I could even get into the house, she started screaming at me and said, this is my son's house. This isn't your house. It will never be your house. This is my son's house.
You're going to have some problems with that one.
Yeah.
That one is one controlling son of a bitch mother-in-law.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you're going to have, that woman's going to tell you what cars you can buy, what baby diapers you can buy.
Exactly. And I kept telling him, I'm like, I'm not going to be able to live like this. And
You
I'm
will
like, this is horrible.
suffocate.
And the thing was, too, because I always was scared, because I'd seen it coming. Like, I could see that she was a controlling freak. And, but before that, I kind of was like, what's going to happen when one day, because I knew something would happen.
Everything you do will be wrong, and she will,
Yes.
replace, if you buy a crib, she'll replace it with the right kind of crib that has better safety standards.
Well, the good thing, too, was that my boyfriend totally different. I mean, she wound up calling me a bitch, and I mean, it was all out.
Yeah.
He said, you can't talk to her that way. You need to get out of my house. And then she freaked out because he's never defended one of his girls.
Here's what's going to happen, Jennifer. You guys are going to end up on Dr. Phil.
Yep.
Don't you guys see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally
This is a
on
whole
Dr.
thing.
Phil.
There's no good ending to this thing.
No, none at all. And when you have a mom that's that involved in your lives, I would rather not have that house than have a mom that's that involved in a house.
Yeah.
I'd just rather go, okay,
If he owns the house, that house you need to sell.
Well,
And you guys need to
probably
buy a
what
house
happened
together.
is the mom and dad put the down payment on it, and now the mom and dad feel like they get to control it.
Right.
Oh, that's a...
See, because I'll tell you this, and I'm sure my dad doesn't want you to know. My grandparents put the down payment on. Well, actually, no, that's not true. They bought my parents' house.
Oh, okay.
For 1% interest. My mom and dad had to pay them back at 1% interest.
Oh, that's cool.
And they bought my mom and dad's house. But my mother, to this day, and I don't know, I'm sure my dad doesn't want anybody to know, but my mom would talk about how my grandmother would control them through that house.
Oh, yeah.
Because, well, they bought that house and they can take that house away.
Right.
Like they were children.
Yeah.
And you don't want to put that carpet down, and you need to paint it this color, and you don't want to put a piano in there. You'll never use a piano. All because they bought the house, and my parents were paying them back.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't think you want to get into that. Never take a loan from your parents. Never let them help you do any of that. I don't care how much,
Yeah.
It's just not worth it. You end up on Dr. Phil.
Yep.